What's up guys, it's Mickey here, joined by you already know who, producer and editor, Mac. Let's get to it, guys. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite Jordans releases coming up in 2025. Disclaimer, this is only top 10 of my favorite release dates of 2025. There's way more Jordans and way more sneakers coming out this year. These are my top 10. There's no particular order, just order by release date. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Coming in at number 1, the most anticipated pair for me, and for a lot of people actually, Jordan 5 Black Metallic 5s. The Air Jordan 5, these are going to be reimagined pair, meaning there's going to be a little bit of tweaks of the actual pair. The pair is set to release February 8th for $210. The last time we saw these sneakers was in 2016. This upcoming pair will be no different than the last 2016 pair, only one minor detail, which I personally like the most. 3M piping around the suede panels, crisp. These iconic pairs are from 1990, and when I say the most anticipated one, I really mean it. Last year, 2024 sneakers, believe it or not, a lot of them were still on shelves, and I believe that these will not be on shelves. The hype is real on these sneakers, and let me tell you why. The amount of feed, even on social media, what I've seen is that everybody and their mothers want these pairs. If you're one of those people that think these are gonna be in the shelves like 2024 Jordan releases, that's not gonna be the case. It's not gonna be like the Jordan 11 Legend Blues. It's not gonna be like the Jordan 6 Olympics. It's not gonna be like the Jordan 9 Olives, which all three of them, from what I recall and what I've seen when I've gone to the mall, they're still in shelves. They're probably still in shelves right now. I don't think that these shoes are gonna be in shelves. These shoes are gonna sell out quick. And I'm really hoping I can get those from the sneaker app. I'm so hyped about this shoe, I even told my girlfriend to get the sneakers app. And we're both gonna either hit, or one of us are gonna lose, or one of us are gonna win. Coming in at number 2, the Air Jordan 1 85 Breads. You could say it's like a little bit another anticipated shoe, but in my opinion, what I cop, I'll probably trade it. I'll cop it for the hype, but I'm not really into them. This is the 40th year anniversary of the sneaker, so they're bringing it back. The original pair came out I would say 1985, but in the 1980s they came out. Dude, those shoes go for thousands, bro, thousands. Yeah, the OG pairs, and sometimes the soles are like broken isn't the word, but yeah, there you go. Sometimes the shoe is deteriorated and people still buy it for thousands because it's an old shoe, you know. And some of these old heads have the receipts, and that's all you need to sell it for thousands of dollars. Well, these shoes are set to release February 14th. I don't know if that's the actual date, but that's the date on the website I see. And these pairs are going for $250. Unfortunately, these Jordan 1s will be limited to 10,000 and split between 23 stores. I don't recall these are going to be in the sneakers app. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I do not know, but from what I've seen and from my research, it's only going to be 10,000 pairs. Pretty sure these are going to be hard to get. I think this is a great marketing move when it comes to Jordan. They're trying to bring the Jordan hype back. I don't know if you know this, Mac, but Jordans hasn't really been up there, dude. It's been all comfort shoes, New Balances, Asics, but I think Jordans is trying to come back from that, you know? Because they could have easily made like 100,000 pairs of shoes. That's what they do. Everybody knows that Jordans are probably one of the most uncomfortable shoes. Everybody knows that. The quality and build of these upcoming Air Jordan 1s 85 Breads, it's definitely going to be way different than the ones that we usually get. The back of the shoe is going to be just like the 85s, a little bit wider. The wideness is coming from the original pair of 85s. It was always like that. The quality material is better. The leather is better. So they're trying to make it as close as possible to the OG. Hence the hype, hence the only 10,000 pairs. They're trying to make this exclusive. So they tweaked this pair a little, but for the better. Coming in at number 3, the Air Jordan 12s, Flu Game. I actually love that pair. They're red and black. Back when I was in high school, everybody and their mothers had those. I wish I had those, but those look really good. Honestly, to this day, I'm surprised that we considered that drip back in the day, khakis, polo, and Jordan Air sneakers. And if you really know the drip, Sperry's and Elite Nike socks.
Sperry's, I forgot about those.
Those were it. Don't sleep on Sperry's and Elite socks back in the day.
Every single one who wore Sperry's was a fuckboy.
No, for real, deadass. Every single one of them. They either went to the military,
or
just became ultimate fuckboys. Level
1000.
Level 1000. Anyways, we're still talking about bringing back the OG. This is an iconic OG. Originally, first time released 1997. We're retro 2003, 2009, and the last time we've seen Flu Game is 2016. They're coming back. OGs are coming back, man. They're bringing back the same black tumbled upper leather with its contrasting varsity red, which is great leather. It's like aged leather.
Shit ain't leather, nigga.
It's not real leather. This personally, another comfortable shoe. Really comfortable because of the soles. The soles are really, really thick and long. Really thick, fat. Really thick and fat.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
These pairs set to release March 1st for $210. And these shoes are definitely gonna be worth part of your rotation this year. So go check them out. $210 is like the hit number this year, huh? Coming in at number 4, the Amamaniers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Amamaniers Air Jordan 3 Diffused Blue. Set for women's, but even though it's a women's shoe, they're gonna buy it as men. So I would be a size 13 for women. Another one of my favorite shoes coming this year. I personally think it matches with everything. The white with the blue is just so perfect. I can see all my fits right now with them. Those are perfect shoes. These are a rumored shoe. There's no set date, but from the websites and the articles I read, rumored to release April 15th of 2025. And as you guys know, the Amamaniers always come with the classic tongue, the A. I feel like this year the leather is gonna be quality. It used to be quantity over quality, but now I think it's gonna be quality over quantity. Coming in at number 5, a lot of people don't know that these sneakers are coming, but rumored to be released the month of April, Nike SB Air Jordan 4 Navy. Exactly the same as the pine greens. A lot of people have the pine greens. Kind of jelly that a lot of people got the pine greens. Same exact shoe. This is just navy blue. Bars. I'm not gonna really talk much about it because it's rumored to set release. There's pictures. Exact same shoe. I think it's definitely a really hype shoe. Rumored price is $225, which is not that bad. That's the price of the pine greens. But the pine greens are going for what, about like $450, $500? Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Now at number 6, the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. Retro version of 2006 and 2013 and last seen 2018. Celebrating Will Smith's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air character. Pair expected to release April 19th of 2025. As of right now, it's unclear if the pairs will arrive the OG form or we're gonna have a reimagined pair. So we don't know about that, but we know that the Grape 5s are definitely coming back. Like I said, retro and reimagined sneakers 2025 is coming in strong. Coming in at number 7, this is also, I would say, right next to the reimagined Air Jordan 5s. Right next to it, the white cement Jordan 4s. A lot of people are talking about that, and a lot of people are talking about that they will cop. This is a must cop. Definitely part of your rotation. Originally first released in 1989. A lot of people are really hyped solely because of the classic look. The shoe speaks for itself. Phenomenal shoe. It's a stable shoe to have part of your collection, and most people have it for beaters. It's a classic shoe. Past release dates are 1999, 2012, 2016. These pairs sell out rapidly despite different silhouette shapes and other details. These pairs are expected to release May 25, 2025. Coming in at number 8, I'm not hearing a lot of people talk about these. These are a rare pair, dude. The undefeated 4s, undefeated Air Jordan 4s. The Holy Grail is returning. The Grails, Mac, the Grails. You can have a pair, I can have a pair, your neighbor can have a pair. It was the most highly desired collaboration sneakers in history. It came to be a collaboration between Air Jordan and LA Streetwear Titan Undefeated. And that's where the undefeated 4s came to be. These were definitely a highly chased pair back in the day, limited to only 72 pairs. And back then, they were not available in retail. So these were just like if you knew somebody. 20 years later, coming back strong. Set release date, June 28, 2025. I actually saw Kai Cenat. He was reviewing upcoming Jordans. And well, I think it was actually a YouTube video of the director saying this shoe or that shoe. Would you cop, trade, or like not cop at all? The undefeated 4s was one of them that he was like, no, I'm not really into them. I personally think it's one of my favorites that are coming just on the colorway. I love the colorway. I love the suede olive green. And for some reason, the hints of orange and there's a little bit black to it. I love those 3 colors actually.
Yo, isn't that similar to something that you got on right now? Aren't you rocking something like that?
Actually, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you're
bro,
not wrong.
like,
Oh.
show, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah, bro. Educate us. Educate the masses.
Oh, shit. All right. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys know what these are, but these are actually you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is the type of suede that's gonna come in the undefeated.
That suede is fire.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is, I believe, damn, I got these years ago, man, when they first came out. These are my dailies actually. Yeah, these are the Travis's Air Jordan 6. I think these glow in the dark if I'm not mistaken. You're absolutely right, Mac. This is definitely the colorway. Black. I don't think there's white, but there's gonna be black, the suede green, laces, and the hint of orange. That I love. You're right. Good call, Mac. Undefeated 4 is set to release June 28, 2025 for $225. Coming in at number 9, Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboards. Another anticipated iconic shoe everybody's talking about. The one thing I've been hearing online is that they're scared that it's not going to be like the quality like it was the first time. When it comes to retros and reimagined, it's coming back and it's coming back hard.
That's what she said.
The colorway came to be from Michael Jordan shattering a backboard at an exhibition game. The shattered backboards come from an orange and black uniform combination. Exact release date TBD, but we know definitely it's coming July 2025 this summer. The shattered backboards are branded one of the best sneakers of all time. Why is it the best shoe, you may ask? It's simply the leather. The leather is aged leather, so it kind of looks like cracked leather, but it's not. Best thing I could say for you to understand, kind of like alligator skin, but it's not. But it's leather, but it's just that like that Louis Vuitton leather. You know what I'm talking about?
So is it like glossy or is it like
yes, glossy. Yeah.
It's like glossy leather.
Yeah. Honestly, this is the best when it comes to retros and reimagined sneakers of 2025. Jordan is coming in strong, like I said, coming in really strong. This might affect resellers, if you didn't know. Last release date of shattered backboards was 2015. Coming back now, I don't know the amount of pairs that are gonna come out, but if the 2015 version, after copping it after several years, it's $1,500, don't you think it's gonna cost less now because there's more in the market? It's good for us, good for the ordinary regular consumer, but bad for resellers, I guess. Dude, I can't wait because like the shattered backboards, if they keep it as clean as it was previous years, ya tú sabes. Dude. The Jordan brand and Nike are opening the vault, bro. They're opening the vault this year. The price will be $215. $215, huh? Coming in at number 10 and the final shoe, I saved the best for last, and I'm only saying that because back in 2013, I really wanted these. I didn't know what the sneaker shop was. I didn't even know if it was part of the sneaker house. I just remember, Flight Club and Foot Locker having these. But the last shoe I'm talking about is the Jordan 11 Gamma Blues. Set to release December 13, 2025. Literally the last month. Perfect Christmas present for your boyfriend. Mac, you have no idea how much I wanted these shoes, dude, when I was little, and when I found out the resale price. And I'm happy now because now I can probably afford to buy those. I can definitely afford to buy those, so.
No, you can't.
I can't. Definitely one of the loudest pairs out there, in my opinion. It's literally an all black and light blue Air Jordan logo. And it's, when I say a loud shoe, it speaks volume. Most people wouldn't, like, if I was to walk in the room with those, most people wouldn't really like acknowledge the sneakers or anything. But if you're a real sneakerhead, it speaks volume. It's a loud pair. Like, you will be like, damn, he got those shits on, dude. I'm 100% sure they're gonna keep it original as is. Definitely a cop. A lot of people actually still have the original ones back from 2013. They just haven't worn them. Most people didn't know the value of them. They didn't know that it was gonna skyrocket into $500, $600. I believe my size back in the day was like $700. The last pair, there's really not much to say, guys. There's really not much to say. Pictures speak for themselves. If you're a real sneakerhead, you know exactly what I mean when I say that there's really no words for these sneakers. This is an absolute must cop. And if you don't like the shoe, I'm gonna have to say you're not really a real sneakerhead.
I don't think that's very smart. They're gonna fucking kill you in the comments.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think so. I mean, if you guys do, it is what it is. I don't know if you guys ever remembered. I know the soles were from the 11, the Air Jordan 11, and I believe they were called the Futures. I've actually had a pair, and I low-key kind of regret not keeping those because a lot of people didn't really like those because of the netting and the way that it was laced, but I found it fit like a sock. Those were really classics. Those were really hype shoes back then, and they just died down. But who knows? I'll bring him back.
So your shoe Jesus.
I'm not sure Jesus show. Lord. Jesús bendice a Mac que no sabe lo que dice. They're set to release December 13th for $230. That might be a little steep for Air Jordan 11s, but definitely worth the cop. Make you see that? I fucking tell you to.
Okay.
Tell that together. So Mickey, of the 10 that you listed, which are the top 3 favorites and save the best for last?
I got you. Well, top 3 would definitely have to be the Air Jordan 5 Reimagined. Dude, I love those pairs, dude. I'm telling you, this year, Retros Reimagined coming in strong. Number 2, definitely I'm gonna say the Undefeated Force. A lot of people aren't talking about it, and actually let them not even talking about it because they don't know what they're missing out. But yeah, the Undefeated Force, definitely a must cop for me. Coming in at number 1 strong, and I'm pretty sure you guys know which shoe I'm gonna say. And those gotta be the Gamma Blues. You know those sneakers that you wish you could have got when you were little? I never dared to get the Gamma Blues because of how expensive they are, dude. $500? Can't get those. But they're coming out this December 13th. I'm definitely getting a pair. Who knows, I might double down. And these are my top 10 anticipated Jordans coming in 2025. Let me know if I missed any sneakers that you guys might have chosen. But these are my top 10. I know there's a lot more Jordans and a lot more Nikes coming in. But like I said, these are my top 10. Let me know down in the comments which sneakers I missed. And comment down below if you like my list. Like, comment, share. Follow us on IG, TikTok. Watch out for our YouTube shorts. Links down below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Optimus Prime.
Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.
Mande!
No Nos fuimos.